Hey, I'm not going to make an excuse for it, but what were you missing that you now have?
I don't think I was missing anything. I think everything happened the way it was supposed to. And I think for me, I think time is everything. And I think that goes to show for any great team, any great dynasty, any great thing out there, it takes time. And so with that time, you have to communicate, you have to do your job, you have to hold each other accountable so we can all be on the same page. And that's what we're striving to do here. Just communicate and get on the same page, going out there and execute.
Can you feel that? That thing is beating your doggone chest.
What is going on, man? Welcome back to Smoking with the Birds. It's your boy D Gifted 314, and hey, I'm back again with another video. And you know, this season has definitely got me pumped. It got me just so excited to see what's to come, because let's face it, we all know we got the weapons, we got the tools, we got everything we need to have a successful season. Everything right now seems like it's predicated on Jalen Hurts. You know, I have my thoughts about that. You know, I think the defense plays a huge part in it. But despite all that, I feel like we're going to have a great freaking season. And overall, not even just a great season, but I think the great season is basically going to set us up for the future. And it got me thinking, we definitely set up to have a complete dynasty. A complete dynasty. I know a lot of people heard, you know, what Michael Irvin said about, you know, dynasty. I believe in that. I believe that we are set up to have a freaking dynasty. Just look at it. Just look at it. We got Super Bowl champions still on the team. We got Super Bowl champions still on the team. And I'm not saying that they gonna still be there, but I'm saying they get to mentor these young guys. They get to mentor these young guys. And then on top of that, now mind you, you know, this is a dynasty that we talking about. This is a dynasty that's being set up. You got Jalen Hurts setting the standard. Setting the standard. Besides Nick Sirianni, of course, he's the coach. But player-wise, he's setting it Jalen Hurts is setting the standard, you know, and exceeding the standard, because mind you, I told you it's already Super Bowl champions on the team, so the standard is pretty set. But he is exceeding those standards to a whole nother level that's resonating with these young guys. You know what I'm saying? And we got some great young guys that I gotta pay huge respect to Howie Roseman. Why? Because he's drafting a championship pedigree-like team. He's drafting these guys that's coming from championship teams. Culture, Devontae Smith, Alabama. Culture, championship culture. N'Kobe Dean, Jordan Davis, championship culture. They are coming from. These guys are coming to a team where where championship is the standard. We got Super Bowl champions on this team, and then you got young guys coming in from championship colleges learning how to be champions and to act like a champion from our Super Bowl champions. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving huge credit to the guys that's on the team, because that matters. You know what I'm saying? But bring that with some guys that's coming from championship like pedigree. Oh my God, it's set up perfectly. The team is set up perfectly. Nick Sirianni, as I mentioned earlier, he sets the standard. He sets the standard. You know what I mean? With how he, you know, knows the city. He know what this city wants. You know what I'm saying? He know what the standard is. You know what I'm saying? He know we don't go for that bullshit. You know what I mean? And he showed that shit, especially when he stood up for Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? He always been that coach that you don't know what he gonna be saying, but he definitely gets fired up. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta go back to it. You know, the players, that played on the Super Bowl team, they still on here. We got six players that played on the Super Bowl team still on the team. And five of those players play along the most important part of the game, up on the line. You got 3 up on the offensive line, then you got 2 up on the defensive line. Where it really matters. You know what I mean? And basically it's recognized that we have a talented group. Offensive line ranked number 1. And mind you, that's with the Super Bowl champions that I mentioned. You got Jason Kelce, Lane Johnson, and Isaac Seumalo. And then you got him with a beast like Jordan Mailata, you know what I'm saying, who learned from a Hall of Famer himself. You know what I mean? And he set the standard, so now Jordan Mailata knows the standard and he excels at that standard. So we got guys coming in, you know what I'm saying, that's learning. We got our most important pieces on our line, our defensive line and our offensive line. We got Super Bowl champions up on that. And this is all setting the culture vibe, because we all know everything starts up front. Our greatest leaders that's on this team is up on our front lines. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, and it's recognized with those champions, with Jordan Mailata and the guys that's gonna be filling in. Pro Football Focus got us ranked number 1. You know what I mean? So then you got Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? This is all with the dynasty. This is all being set. This is the culture that's being set. Jalen Hurts. Let's talk about it. The culture. He is a big influence. One of his strongest intangible is his leadership and his work ethic. His work ethic is to another level. It's part of the culture that's being created. So then you got Devontae Smith, you know what I'm saying? As I mentioned, culture. This guy's coming from a great winning culture and excelled at it. First freaking wide receiver since 1991 to be a Heisman as a wide receiver. That's a 30-year drought. 31 years to be exact. Devontae Smith coming from that type of culture. This is all being set. A.J. Brown coming over here, coming to Philadelphia with a mean freaking spirit. You know what I mean? Like, the guy's bringing a whole nother level to practice. It's all part of the culture. The guy's physical, getting these guys. It's all part of the culture, and that's why, it's kind of like, dang, a dynasty really could be set. And as I mentioned earlier, you got the Georgia Bulldog tandem, Nakobe Dean, Jordan Davis. This is all being set. And you know what? I'm gonna just sum it all up and basically say this. Every great dynasty starts with a great culture. You can look at any dynasty you want, whether it's basketball, football, soccer, whatever. It's the culture that's being created. It's the culture, and that matters. So let us have a great season, like an NFC championship appearance, like I predict. I predict that. Let us have that. The culture is set. The culture is set. So, I believe it's a dynasty that's being created. Shout out to Howie Roseman and how he has not only gotten younger, but gotten younger with great talent. Guys that's coming in from a great culture of football. You know what I mean? That all matters, you know, and I really think the stuff with Carson Wentz and just evaluating players' character really taught them, because since then they have been making sure, you know what I'm saying, they bringing in guys that has that character that it takes, you know what I'm saying, to be a champion. That character that it takes to play in Philly. They have been doing that excellently. So, hey, depending on how far we go this season, as I mentioned, I'm predicting NFC Championship appearance. I don't know if we'll win, but hey, that's what I think, and I think that ultimately sets the standard and make it even clearer what the standard is and what the culture is. You know what I mean? So, hey, let me know what you guys think. It's your boy D Gifted 314, and I got some more videos coming out for y'all. Hey, so the season has just begun.